This video will focus on how to subtract fractions. Let's focus at the picture. It shows two astronauts returning back to Earth. The picture shows a fuel gauge that has been broken into 8 parts. The journey home will use 3/8 of a fuel tank. Because the fuel tank has been broken into 8 equal parts, the denominator will be 8. Let's count the green parts. 5. There are 5 green parts, making the denominator 5. This shows how much fuel is in the tank. There are 5/8 of the tank is full. And we know that the journey home is going to use 3/8 of a fuel tank. Let's draw a bar model to show this. There are the 5/8 as a bar model. Now let's subtract 3/8. There are 2/8 remaining. 5/8 subtract 3/8 leaves 2/8. You will notice the denominator has not changed. We began with 5 parts of 8, we took away 3 parts of 8, and we still have 2 parts of 8 left. Here's a new problem. Julie ate 3/10 of a pie for breakfast. What fraction of the pie is left? We need to subtract the fractions. Our starting fraction is 1 whole, which is 10/10. Our number sentence looks like this. 10/10 subtract 3/10. Let's look at the bar model. Here we have 10/10 and we will subtract 3/10. We are left with 7/10. So we complete our number sentence. Again, the denominator has not changed because we've just taken away the numerators, the part. Here's one for you to try at home. I want you to draw out the bar model and show the calculation, subtracting 4/9 from 7/9. Then complete the number sentence. Pause the video whilst you have a go. This bar model shows 7/9. Now we'll take away 4/9 and we are left with 3/9. Let's have a look at this example. Here we're subtracting a fraction from an improper fraction. 9/5 is an improper fraction. It is greater than 1 whole. I'll illustrate this on a bar model. My bar model shows 5 parts of 5 and 4 parts of 5, altogether 9/5, and we want to subtract 3/5. This leaves us with a remaining 6/5. What do you notice about our answer? The remaining part, 6/5. Did you notice that it's an improper fraction? So what we should do now is change that to a mixed number. 6/5 is equivalent to 1 whole and 1/5. We change it into its whole and part. Are you ready to have another go at home? 15/6 take away 7/6. I want you to draw up the bar models to show this calculation and then complete the number sentence. Pause the video now while you have a go. There's 15/6 represented on a bar model. Now let's subtract 7/6. You can see that we're left with 8/6. But we notice that that is an improper fraction. 8 parts of 6, as you can see from the bar model, is equivalent to 1 whole and 2 remaining 6, 2 parts. How did you get on? Our learning objective is to subtract fractions. Let's look at this one. 9/5 subtract a missing part in the equation equals 2/5. We need to find the difference. First step, let's show it on a bar model. The bar model represents 9/5. Now we're going to do up the second bar model, which is the second part of the equation that we have, 2/5, and then we'll be able to compare. The second bar model shows 2/5. 9/5 subtract what part equals 2/5. We can show it on the bar model easily. There is a difference of 7/5. Let's look at another one. Okay, let's look and see what we've got here. 13/4, 13 quarters, take away a missing fraction equals 7/4 equals 1 3/4, 1 3/4. Well, this is interesting because the final result is a mixed number. This means we go back one step to look at the improper fraction, 7/4. So let's think about what way we need to illustrate our 13/4, take away a missing fraction, equals 7/4. We begin by illustrating 13/4 with a bar model. That is our starting amount. Here's a representation of 13/4, 13 parts of 4. Now let's look at what 7 parts of 4 looks like. Next, we need to find the difference between the two sets of fractions, 13/4 and 7/4. We can see that there is a difference of 6/4. So we can say 13 quarters, take away 6 quarters, leaves a remaining 7 quarters, which is an improper fraction and should be changed into a mixed number. 1 3/4. I want you to have a go at one now yourself. Complete the missing part of the equation. 18/7, take away a missing fraction equals 6/7. I want you to illustrate that calculation using a bar model and then complete the equation. Pause the video now and try it at home. Did you represent the two parts of the equation like so? Compare your bar models to mine. Now we need to find the difference. The difference is 12 parts of 7. 18/7, take away 12/7, leaves 6/7. In this video, we learned how to subtract fractions, and here are some of the highlights.